Hello, welcome. This is going to be a little video about my pedalboard here. This summer I got a really good internship, and my therapist was also like, maybe you should schedule time in your day and like be deliberate about experiencing joy, and like make that a part of a like daily routine or like semi-daily, just like be intentional about like creating joy. And in my brain that turned into, you should get a pedalboard. So here we are. I had a pedalboard a few years ago, but then I ended up selling everything because one of my guitar teachers was like, you don't need all that. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And the only pedal I have left from that is this stage right tuner, which has been wonderful and amazing. Or is wonderful and amazing. I haven't been using it, but I pulled it back out. But yeah, this is just gonna be like a little overview, how I use things. I'm gonna play a little ambient loop at the end. Yeah, just like a little demo type thing. I guess to go through the signal chain, we have my guitar, which I don't know how I'm gonna show this, but like there's the neck, there's the body. It is an Ibanez SCW 761 with flat wound baritone strings tuned to A right now. That goes into, again, the stage right tuner. You can pitch up, pitch down by like hertz, so if you want to tune to 432, you can do that. It works pretty well, really well ultimately. Like it does more than enough. It's good. Like it does what it needs to do. It was like $20. It can be battery powered. It works well. Even with like my guitar and like baritone tuning, so I'm a fan. Next we have the Warden. This is what really inspired the pedalboard. My favorite band ever is Chon. Math rock band, lovely. This is like the main compressor that they use in that band to even out dynamics between like tapping and longer runs and chords and stuff. And this has been like the core of their sound since like their second or third album. So I was like, I quite need this pedal. And when I first made the pedalboard, this was also there as kind of a key like homestay staple. But then Earthquaker stopped making them, or they announced that they were going to stop making them. And I saw a good deal on Reverb, and I was like, oh, we need to buy, like, now is a moment to, like, hop on this. So that was really the impetus. That pedal is basically just, like, a studio optical compressor in a box. Lots of control, lots of variation in terms of, like, ratio and, like, doing a more squashy, kind of, like, fully crushed compression, and more late show, like, vocal optical style compression. Very cool. I'll just do, like, a little demo right now of the sound. So you can get an idea. Let me also grab a pick. So as you can see, a little brighter, tighter, a little less dynamic. Good for like tapping and stuff like that. Lovely pedal. Also, if you do get one, get the one with the white light, the blue light, or get the one with the blue light. Apologies. Like that white one is so bright you would have to cover it with like duct tape. This one is kind of manageable, so get this one. From the compressor, we go to the FX Ranger Reverb X. This is the main pedal that McGee used for Absolutely, in order to get like the tone in big mics and in some other places, just to get like a little bit of reverb and like distortion on top of playing when he like digs in. And then also a little bit on Two Star and the Dream Police, even though it's like not as present. Gated reverb with distortion on it can go from like big weird like digital hall to like very small room, and then also has distortion. I've mainly been using it just as kind of like a synth almost to feed into here, to like really just like distort the signal before putting it into an ambient loop and get like a different level. But it can also do like small rooms. Yeah, I'm still like figuring out what I want to do with it, because I'm really just copying McGee as of right now, which I'll demo right now and play like the little big mics line. And that's with like the smallest room size. It already sounds kind of roomy, but if you turn it up, you get like a bigger space. Yeah, that's that. You can also turn off the distortion. Like, there's a bunch of stuff. That might be like a separate video diving into each of these, but cool, gated, momentary reverb. Yes. Now the mood. Mood is definitely going to be a separate video, but this is like an ambient looping everything machine. Reverb delay, micro looper, pitch shifting, slippy stuff. Everything. Really great, really cool, really lovely. This clock controls the quality of everything. You can like have loops over here and then reverb over here and then feed everything and everything else. It's hard to articulate, but like once you sit down with it and like read the manual like a few times, it'll make sense and it's cool. And then that goes stereo out into SP404, which I'm just using to boost the line level of the guitar so it can reach line level, and then B just has like a final effect if I want to add glue or vinyl sim or a little bit more reverb or delay or like do a secondary looping thing on there. That's what I'll use the 404 for. That's my pedal board. I'm just going to make a little ambient loop to play the video out, but thank you for watching.